All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, some differences in height and reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kanagawa, Japan, presenting the challenger, the Giant. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 236 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Great.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plan seemed pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in the grappling situations. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Oh, big punch land.
Well, Perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, that is a high-level mixed martial arts athlete. Great balance to avoid the trip. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Right hook to the body.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
But again lands with the right. Punches blocked. And they separate. Out of range with that one. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
What a punch.
And a nice left hand there on the inside.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Pretty good right hand. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Head kick.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch. Another leg kick lands flush, and if you're the opponent at this point in time, you got to check something. What are you doing? You got to adjust.
You got to be doing something different, because to this point, what you're doing is not working. Get close, fight chest to chest, maybe relax on the outside. Don't panic, don't be jumpy. Try to find comfort in knowing that you've done this. You have the reps, you know how to check kicks. Just take your time, be comfortable, get that leg up. It's only gonna take one great check to make him stop throwing these kicks. Punch over the top.
Back and forth we go. And they separate. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, everybody. Deep breath. Through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, relax. Game plan was perfect that round, okay?
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys are evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
And they separate.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Nice punch. Real sneaky body kick.
A single collar tie.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Offensive fight. Nice job to block the shot there. Just over 3 minutes now to go. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Wow. He blocks the punch.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Beautiful punch.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get... So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Single collar tie here. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Nice punch lands over the top.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, no way, spinning back fist. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Slips. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Straight right, he misses. Able to check that kick as well. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Nice head movement to slip the left hand.
Nice.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
And that was awesome. Really hurt him at the end of that round now. He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started. Nice strike. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Missed with that attempt. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Big punch lands through the middle.
Single collar tie now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate.
He loaded up with the right hand, too.
Yep. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Ooh, what a punch.
A little single collar tie there. Checks that leg kick. Right hand upstairs. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, man, head kick lands.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating. Back with that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. That was nice.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking time.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his strike. Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. He Go finish this fight. An uppercut landed. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Oh, nice. Nice.
The takedown is there. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
That was awesome, okay? You really hurt him there. You knocked him down, almost ripped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Big leg kick lands.
Oh, left hook to the head is blocked. Lunges forward with a left there.
Put him to sleep. He got him bad.
Oh, and now we'll snap the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue that tonight is the crowning achievement of his mixed martial arts career. Knocks out the #1 contender with style points to retain his heavyweight title. Congratulations to champion, coach,